I probably shouldn't make videos while I'm drunk. That last video, just even I couldn't watch it. I was going to make another video along that subject, but I didn't even remember making that last video. I was too drunk. That's really bad of me. I'll probably have to delete it. Anyway, along the lines of this, right? Because HRC left a comment saying that I need to become a fascist. What a fascist is someone who takes on the will of the population they live in and becomes a leader to enforce the will of the people against, what people imagine to be fascists. They think fascists are like evil, where actually they're not. There's different definitions of fascism. It's one of the problems with our language. It's so flexible that you can basically use any word to mean whatever you want. We need to restructure our language. We need to restructure the English language, or even just get rid of it entirely and create a new language that actually works. Because the English language doesn't work. It's not a useful language. It works to keep people enslaved. It's a slave language. Okay. So there's these people. I might have already mentioned it in the last video because I couldn't watch it myself because I was too drunk to, and I don't like watching myself drunk. Dear. But you try to help people, right? This has been going on since the time of Christ. People are trying to help people. We're trying to get people to wake up and sort of like snap out of this madness, stop being sheep. People need to become real human beings, but they won't if they can possibly avoid it. I've no idea why. There's so much to gain, nothing to lose. It's kind of bizarre. What it seems these people have been up to for like hundreds and hundreds of years, they're creating a world where most people are going to die out. Now, there's a couple of possibilities. One, they're trying to wipe out all life on the planet. And two, they're trying to wipe out 90% of humans. I don't know which one they're doing. I kind of don't care anymore. It doesn't really matter. I remember before I was born, I have memories from before I was born, and there's this whole place in the astral plane where there's loads of people all living just above our reality in a sort of separate reality. Well, not a completely separate reality, but it's an adjunct reality. And from my point of view, before I was born, they all seemed to be like they looked on the surface like people in a bar, all having a drink, all enjoying themselves, and all being all of one mind, all happy. They seemed to be like drinking beer or something. But when I looked more closely, they didn't actually have any beer, but they had the vibe and the look about people that were enjoying drinking beer and stuff, And when I tried to get there, because I didn't want to come to this place where I am now, I tried to get into this place and they didn't like it. They didn't want me there, right? Now, since I've been here and I look at it again, I see that they're not just drinking beer and enjoying themselves. They're actually also kind of like, for want of a better expression, demonic evil spirits that feed off of humans, right? So one of the things I think is going on is that what people like to believe that there is a heaven, right? I can't actually see it. It's not, if there is a heaven, it's not separate from this world. There is not a separate thing. You can't just die and go to heaven and everything will be all right forever and ever. That's not how things work at all. I know you've been taught to believe that that's how things work, but I just don't see any evidence for it at all. And I can remember before I was born, So as far as I'm concerned, I've got much more tangible proof of what's really going on than most other people, because most other people can't remember what before they were born. So yeah, these people, they feed off of humans, and I think if you wiped out all the life on this planet, I don't know where we would go from there. Go to some sort of spiritual domain maybe, but I don't see any evidence for it. Yeah, I actually have been up to further places above that, you know, some of the realms, but I haven't really seen anywhere where it'd be nice to live. Except here, you know. I'm inclined to believe that all these other realms are completely dependent on the physical realm, you know, and so you can't get rid of the physical realm and think that there's somewhere else to go. I don't know that for sure. That's what I just strongly suspect. But it seems as though a lot of the people who are living in these realms are dependent on the physical realm. They get their energy from us, you know. So I don't really think it's probably a good idea to destroy this realm, because you might destroy everything. Ah, dear. I suppose it's faith. People need to have faith if they want to destroy the world. They have to have faith that there's going to be somewhere better for us all to go to, and that this really is a prison. When I see how people react to the truth, I'm inclined to agree with them. So people are so incredibly stupid and difficult to get along with. And, you know, for generations and hundreds and centuries, you know, a really long time, people have killed the messengers. They kill people for speaking the truth, like. Oh. Yeah, I'm just making soup. Just making some leek and potato soup. Yeah, so I'm not really that bothered about making these videos or trying to save people, because they're their own worst enemies. I think, what's the point of trying to save people from themselves when they're determined to not just destroy themselves, but to drag everyone down into this destruction as well? It's like, I haven't really been able to get anyone to explain why all these people want to destroy the world. That no one seems to have a good answer. I think they're all completely mad. The Bible would say they're all completely mad and evil. So I'm inclined to go along with the Bible, as far as, you know. You're all mad. You've really got it wrong. There's a reason why the world is like it is, you know, and we have to have children. And I'm not having children. I think you're stupid. People that have children are just fucking crazy. I mean, basically because the world's overpopulated with people. There's like 10 times more people than there really should be. And you're not stopping, you're not slowing down, you're not like becoming responsible. You've got no sense of responsibility. You just want more children. You're like breeding like a virus, you know. So I can relate to Agent Smith. I think there's two sides to this, you know. It's like, and they probably are both useful. One is that you need to wake up, and the other is that you need to be destroyed because you're so fucking stupid and you won't wake up. So anyway, I just, that's it. You know, I don't know what's going on. I just think if people did wake up, we could have a much better life. But also, if we get rid of 90% of people, we could also have a much better life. I'm hoping that one of those things will happen, you know. That's about it what I wanted to say, really. I'm going to make a short video for a change. Okay, thanks for watching.